guess you obviously wouldn't hear me ask if it's go. Hell yeah, it's go. So, Setsuna has taken Hiro to see a city that's been wrecked by A-Laws, and the only crime was that Catalan members were nearby. And this is becoming increasingly common. Oz is in danger of joining A-Laws as a perpetrator of bad genocide times. And Setsuna tells Hiro that they're both partially responsible for letting things reach this point, because they weren't able to root out those who'd perverted their quest to change the world. There's no time to stand around being all upset about it, though. Hiro needs to head to the Oz base in Anbala, because Setsuna's heard that his Gundam's there. And then Setsuna leaves, and Hiro explains to a passing refugee girl that everybody's got their own battles to fight. There you go, he left Setsuna to say, yeah, like, we all gotta fight, tiny miss. And aboard the Ptolemaios 2, it's fucking Haro. Talking about duo and new friends. Howdy Haro, how you doing? Trust you ought to be friends with a Haro. But apparently, yeah, so Quattro here mentions the SRW, and Ian's like, yeah, the Exia, the other one, whose name I can't remember, and the Kyrios. They're all friggin', they're old news. We need new ones. Lock on. Look at the Haro just sadly going lock on, lock on. Yeah, they're all upgrades over the previous ones, and there's even a long-range sniper bot. And Haro goes lock on, lock on. It's like, sorry, tiny man. Sorry, dude. Milena asks Esther to give it a shot, and Esther's like, no way, I couldn't. I mean, like, I'm real shit with guns. Like for the sniping, I rely on Crow's mobile data for that, like his motion data, because I'm too bad. And then Haru's like, yeah, he's good, he's a good boy, good to shoot. And he's like, Lock-on, and then she says that Crow told her about Lock-on, and how he was really important for like how he could forge the whole celestial being into an actual team. He was like the big bro of the team. And he's like, yeah, the Gundam Meisters are 4 dudes who work together. And but Esther wishes that the Wing Boys could have somebody who would forge them together like a big brother. But they're all going to leave their robots for Ian to fuck around with, as they're going to go plan off their next move. Ian asks, he asks Esther if the Brasta S uses a VX. And he's like, VX? No. Brasta, no, I don't think so. All she knows about the VX is that it's a hella expensive part, and thus unsuitable for mass production, which the Brasta S is meant to be. And Troy's like, oh, I guess she hasn't been told the truth about the things that, well, I mean, that's good too, I guess, just as well. But Ian and Milena are gonna have their hands full, and apparently Thierry has got more super exciting things in store for everybody. And Eolia might have more Trans Am like secrets hidden away in Vader that they gotta fuck around with. And they're like, I mean, yeah, so Milena's like, but Papa, the Colony Gundams and Celestial Being Gundams, do you think they have anything in common, or is it just their name? I wonder. So Thierry's plan is for everyone to head to the stupid place, to Annabara, and because the UMA has told them that a Gundam's there, and yeah, that's home to Ozzy's test program, so it could be what's left of Hero's Wing Gundam. And apparently Zex Marquis is headed to the base, presumably be a test pilot for whatever they're developing based on the Wing Gundam's wreckage, and they got to be stopped, and fast. Even if it means fighting Quattro, Shin, and everybody else. But it's only fair to repay Hero's time buying self-destruction by cleaning up the mess he left behind, because he fucking... he's an idiot. Shouldn't have blown himself up. Shouldn't have blown himself up, and then expected other people to clean up the mess. And this is scenario 7, Wings of Rebellion. So Alex and Muller, Camille and Shin are watching us approach, but not from the cockpits, because their Gundams are being held in secured hangars on this base, and only a high-ranking officer could get anybody inside. But by not having to launch, they don't have to fight their good friends, us. Thierry is in charge, and he's like, "What is it, Esther Elhaz?" And Esther says, "You're a lot calmer than what Crow described you as." And he says that he had to change if he wanted to change the world. And Esther's like, "I get you, Thierry. That's a good way of looking at it." But basically, Thierry's like, "Yeah, I had to take the stick out of my butt, or otherwise nothing was ever going to work, was it?" Quattro tells everybody to surround and overpower the Gundams. And inwardly, he thinks to Camille that Camille's going to have to settle his doubts by himself, just as he's doing. And defeat all enemies, then Zex by turn 4. Let's give it a go then, shall we? Let's get stuck in. This is pretty Gundam winning, just some fucking nerds flying in and murdering all of the Leos. That dude, move Esther up here to fuck around with these jokers in the Taurus and the Aries. Finally, the powerful boys hanging out together, getting their friendship bonuses on. Cleaning up there. Let's see what Thierry's got up his sleeve. Gave me the real Gundams, the friends we made along the way. Doubtful. Doubtful. Don't worry, when you guys find out the secret of Gundams in Z3 Part 2, you'll roll your eyes so hard your head will fall off. But it's good. Not by good, I mean just dumb. But it makes me laugh thinking about it. That poor dude, he died. So Hero's like, ah, shit, they caught me. Fuck. Alex and Muller fly over in their Aries, and they're like, let's attack this dude who's not in a robot and commit a war crime. It's like, damn, those shits. Esther is like, damn, that's real against the rules. She's like, shut up, terrorist. And And then Zex just goes, Kisama! And then he yells at them, tells them to stop. Yamate tells them to stop. These idiots are meant to be part of Oz, and they're breaking the rules. They're disgusting. And then like, yeah, whatever, Zex Marquis, maybe you're a shithead too. And now they were going to fight him, and so Zex has just fucking destroyed that dude. So he cut one of them in half straight up, and this dude, Zex-Kisama! And Zex just says that the times have warped their minds. They don't deserve to possess such strength as a mobile suit. And he's like, no, I'm past the point of no return. So he just gets out of his thing. He's like, Hero, I'm gonna have a look at you. So Zex Marquis and Hero Ui, and they both are like, so none of us using our real names. Alright, sure, okay, brilliant. But Zex tells Hero that he's prepared a gift for him. The Wing Gundam. Fully repaired, and he tells Hero to fight him with it. And Hero's willing to use any means available to make up for his past mistakes, and says he'll offer thanks to Zex in his own way. And Zex says that'll be just fine, and says that Hero's got the eyes of a true warrior, unbound by the vain aesthetics of other martial romantic garbage. But if that's why Zex wants to fight Hero, then Hero's all for it. And he's gonna kill him. What skill should you use for Easter? I find a good egg. But that leads me to the video. So let me just crank this quickly. So this is that scene in Wing, because everyone in Wing is fucking insane.
Hiro Yui, isn't there something you're forgetting to say to Colonel Zex?
I will thank him, but in my own way. I'll kill Zex. That's how I'll show my gratitude. That'd be fine.
Fucking lunatics, all of them. Fucking lunatics. Everybody in Wing's insane. Straight up, just fucking nuts. It's so good. So, while that's all going on, Camille and Shin like, what are we gonna do? Did Hero say that? Yeah, that's what Hero says in the show. Like, that's a clip from the show. That's it. That's the show. But Triz gets on the phone and says, hello, on my authority of Triz Kushinaga as the big man of Oz, the Supreme Commander, your Gundams are cleared for use. And he says, oh, and when you get in them, fight whoever the fuck you want. Whoever you judge to be your enemy. It's like, wow, he's just gonna give us our Gundams, let's do whatever we want. And Shin's like, yeah, dude, fight Oz and Alours, they're the bad guys. It's Heroes of Gundam. So we're like, wow, what's going on? Those dudes just gonna go fucking fight each other, I guess? But they'll figure it out. Like, Zex Marquis must have given him the Gundam because he's a good boy. And then these jokers come out, Gundam, it's like, wait, they're machine, and like, hey duo, how you doing? Shin Asuka quitting Oz. And everybody else, Camille tells Quattro that he and the others are leaving Oz, and they're going to take it down now that it's lost sight of itself. And Quattro's like, very well. Zex figures out that Trace must have set this all up deliberately. And Quattro ordered everybody to, now he's like, and he's like, Camille, Shin, fly as far as your treacherous wings will take you. And now Zex is like, hell yeah, hero you eat, let's fight, target locked, that man, Zex monkeys, get murdered.
なんだよ、余裕じゃねえか。俺と一緒に地獄へ行こうぜ。そうだよ。もう一丁。おのれ。
Curse you. Duo wrecking everything. Oh yeah, real mature. Pick on fucking Far. Gotcha. Oh, you're mine. Thanks, Far. You're a fucking trooper. Quattro, I don't want to fight you. Do whatever you gotta do, Luna Maria. Game over? Not even a game over if Luna Maria dies. Perfect. Hero Yui, we will fight a real duel, not for points. Life or death.
純粋な戦士としてここで決着をつける。行くぞ。もらった。
The rudest layout.
気にするまで。
Everybody in police range. Shin seething.
セラビ目標を殲滅する。トランザムで行く。
Transamin. Don't fire all the guns.
ハイパーバーストモード。
The area.
圧縮粒子完全解放。
オズが敗れたわけではない。
この攻撃は誰にも止められない。
And dude died and Tierra spoke about his powerful attacks. All other enemies and then Zex by turn 4, yeah, alright. So I gotta get stuck in on that idiot. Whiffed it. Thanks. Shit. Come here, it's like, why are you working for us? It's bad. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, but also bad though, dude. You know what? I'd rather map a
戦闘
deck
レベルターゲット確認。
and hope for the
排除
best,
開始。
but not get attacked. And then come stand over here so Terry can help. 'Cause he's a powerful boy. What are you doing in Oz, dude? Yeah, there we go. They're like, I don't know why they're asking Quattro for any info because he's never been a dude to explain himself ever. No matter what name he's got. Oh, that camera got blown up. So okay, now that dude's got no juice. Quit Oz and join us. We wolf like don't want to know where Amuro is? He's like, I'm out by. He's like, Lieutenant Quattro, why are you being like this? You huge shit. Target X-Marks.
攻撃開始。
この私に隙があったという。
can go really fucking fast. Buster rifle max, dude. Got him. So, here's about to do the death part of the life or death showdown. When suddenly he hears Relina. And Zex reflexively calls her Princess Relina. That woman is then... Like, the fact that... And then Relina says, the fact that you call me princess marks you as a resident of the Sank Kingdom. And she heard from Noin that Zex would try something like this. And tells him that the duel is already decided. And she orders him in the name of the Peacecraft family to sheath his sword. And Zex is like, hell yeah, the strength in her voice, I'm loving it. So, but he's like, no, I need to revenge on the man for all the subordinates he's killed. And Relina then says that fighting out of hatred just leads to more fighting, to no avail. And then she just says, Noin, the commander you love so much seems to be a stupid idiot. Nothing more than a beast. You told me that, yeah, the person you told me to come here to dissuade from fighting, it seems to not be here and is just a hot-blooded fool. And then Nguyen says, no, I get why you would say that, but I still believe in the commander. And then Relina, mad as hell, is like, hero, smash Zex and clear the shame that Sank has to endure by having one of his own as part of Oz. And Noz is like, please, Miss Relina, please. He's like, and she says, please, he may be part of Oz and Oz may be bad, but it's too sad to see you desire your own brother's death. Brother? Yes, his real name is Miliardo Peacecraft. He's my brother. Gah. And with that, Zex is like, alright, hero, I'll see you later, now that my sister knows that I'm her brother. See you later, we'll finish this later, bye. And off he goes. It's like, wow, and now Camille's got his Gundam, and Hero's got his Gundam, beautiful, we've got all the Gundams. And the Hero notes that Relina seems to have found her answer, and he's got his. So, off he goes. And he says, I'm off, I gotta go do the shit I gotta do. You can talk to Relina or whatever. And off he goes. Trey's phone 6 for a status report. Oh no, Quattro for a status report, and he tells it, and he's like, don't worry about Camille Vidan and his 4 friends, they left. That was my mistake. Oh no, that's not true. He's like, they left, and Trey says, yeah, no, my big whiff on that one. I'm the one who authorised the use of their Gundams, and then they got at him and did stuff. Don't worry, that's all on me. And he says, and about Zex, you... not to be reprimanded for punishing the 2 out-of-line soldiers. They were shitheads, I'm glad they're dead. But secretly rebuilding terrorists' Gundam and then giving it over to a wanted terrorist, can't really accept that one. So Trace tells Quattro that he's in charge of the squad while Zek's punishment is decided. And Zex and Quattro clearly have their own things they're up to. And apparently they gotta stick with Oz for now to do them. Noin meets us and is like, so you're the Gundam pilots? But she greets us as an ex-Oz operative. And then we're like, wow, I can't believe that Relina turns out to be a princess. That's crazy. But Tierra's like, no, we've known for ages. Like, just for really like, you're stupid. How could you not figure it out? It's like Setsuna was supposed to keep an eye on her in Area 11 because she's been, like, we've known for like a year. But the Sank Kingdom was super influential in the AEU before, you know, it got completely destroyed. And Vader forecast someone tried to use her as a pawn. What do you know? They did. Relina told Noin all about Hero, and though it's doubtful they're lovers, much to Esther's disappointment, it is clear that Relina has great respect for Hero as a sort of, like, noble predator or whatever, and she's the prey. But having seen the Hero battle in Zex, Noin can sort of identify it. It's like, no, I get it. Yeah, silly wing boys don't read their Vader it's dingers. But Relina has become an outspoken enemy of the Federation, its policy of strong, murdering the weak all the time. And she's getting more and more supporters to her absolute pacifism every day. And she's finally on the same side as the Wing Boys, and celestial beings whose perseverance has been a major inspiration to Noin and Relina both. And, well, they'll also have more help, because Camille and friends are also going to hang out with them. And thus the transformation of Gundam into a symbol of dissent is real. It's good in Wing because people are like, Relina's the princess, we'll use her as a pawn, as a big figurehead, and then she just goes, gotcha, and actually wields all the authority that she wasn't supposed to have because she's just meant to be meek and mild, and it's good. Relina's good, she's a really good character actually, and it's sort of insulting that 00, which is Wing but serious, does Marina instead. But Ozzy's whipping should keep him quiet for a while, so A-Laws will be the big problem. Noin's heard that they're busy in Kuman, trying to expand Federation influence with their usual methods of murdering everybody. And Esther said, Kuman, that's where Callan and the other Black Knights went. It's like, yeah, apparently they avoided the A-Laws. And Jura's like, well, maybe they'd like a lift from the Ptolemaios too. And Quattro has Rashid start working on contacting them. And we're going to split up from the Sank Kingdom, folks. And we can only hope that Quattro will do whatever he needs to do and get the fuck out of Oz before we're forced to murder him. And then we can all cheer the Sank Kingdom good luck. So, we leave. Relina comes out, all calmed down. Pargon apologises to her for not telling her about her brother. But given that he's the only reason she's still alive, because he spirited her out of the Sank Kingdom before it was totally crushed, she can't be too upset with him. It's like, hey Pargon, I mean, you didn't tell me that I was going to order my brother to get murdered and that he was alive, but also, on the other hand, I am alive because of you. Noin tells Relina that Zex swore revenge on the AEU the day the kingdom went down, and he's sided with Oz as the fastest way to assemble the firepower. And he's told Noin that he's got too much blood on his hands to lead the revival of the Sank Kingdom, and he believes that Relina is best suited to it. And it's like, it seems to be losing sight of himself, as the new Federation subverts Ozzy's mission, and the fight versus the Gundam seems to be the only way the warrior in him can stay focused and ready for when Sank calls. Relina asks if Noin thinks Zex found himself, and Noin's like, I hope so, because I love him a lot. And Relina just says, keep watching over my brother for me. It's going to be a tough job, because, I mean, he's a fucking idiot, but we got to do it. And then Relina and Pargon are going to return to the Sank Kingdom, where certain people are there awaiting her return, and she can only hope that her path will cross heroes once more. Yeah, let my sister do all the important kingdom stuff. I'm a fight and go fuck myself a gun. That's pretty much what he did. He put on a mask and went, time to fuck. Meanwhile, Ribbons is talking to Liu Mei. He's still got Vader and all the info in the world. And the current topic he wants to talk about is the celestial beings who've now officially re-entered world events, thanks to the info that Liu Mei leaked about Alu and all that jazz. She tells him that celestial beings' firepower is on the up, but Ribbons is like, well within expected parameters, nothing to worry about. And besides, if they don't act, then the world will just get bored, which is the last thing he wants. Liu Mei asks if this is what Eola Schoenberg wants, and he says, "Think of it as if it's what I want." And he says that her role will be to lead Celestial Being, and says he'll call again when the time is right. So she hangs up, and Ribbons is like, "Oh, jeez." And he says that humans are cruel and therefore easily controlled. Regina then walks in and is like, "Got some gifts for you, Mr. Ribbons." And Ribbons is like, "Wait outside, Regina." And he's like, "Sure thing." Always does what he tells. Such a good boy, which is what Ribbons expects. And then the guest is Amadore. And Ribbons says how it took forever to set this meeting up, and he introduces himself as the Innovator. And Ribbons, oh my god, the Innovator? And he tells Amuro to tell him of what revolution awaits mankind after all the fighting has ended. And he's doing the weird glowy eyes, and Amuro's like, "What the heck is up with this dude?" I had no idea who he was when he had me transferred from Oz, and holy shit.